Ago, Drew Peterson said that he will not testify in his own defense on charges that he killed his third wife, Kathleen Savio, and his son did testify in court today that he believes his father is innocent in the death of his mother. Much more from WGN's Marcella Raymond, who's in court every day for us. Yeah. She's joining us live from Joliet. Marcella.
I am telling you, Lourdes, what a day. You could just feel something big happening in court today. Defense attorneys and prosecutors, we've told you, have been arguing over Kathleen Savio's divorce attorney, Harry Smith, for weeks now. Literally, he's been there 6 or 7 days, or for a week, 6 or 7 days, while they try to figure out exactly what kind of testimony he can bring in. Well, they finally put him on the stand for the defense, and he really, his testimony did the opposite, worked better for the prosecution today. The other key witness, Drew Peterson's son, took the stand, his oldest son, Tom, and said that his father is a good guy. 19-year-old Thomas Peterson looked at his father and smiled as he took the stand late this afternoon. Drew Peterson leaned over and listened intently to his testimony. Tom was asked by defense attorney Joel Brodsky if he ever thought his father killed his mother. He replied, quote, "I had not once suspected that." He called Peterson a quote-unquote good guy. Tom said he believes his father is innocent. But the witness before him painted a very different picture when he testified about Tom Peterson's stepmother, Stacy Peterson. Stacy Peterson, the elephant in the courtroom this whole trial, came alive through the testimony of Harry Smith, Kathleen Savio's divorce attorney. Smith was initially a witness for the state. Today, he took the stand for the defense and was quickly declared a hostile witness by Judge Edward Bermilla. You could feel the tension in the courtroom.
I think that my contemplation would have been that the things that I had to offer were going to be developed through the state's case in chief, and that's not how this has gone.
Bomb after bomb was dropped. Just days before she disappeared, Stacy Peterson called Smith to retain him. She wanted to divorce Drew and leave the state with their young children, Anthony and Lacey, and Kathleen Savio's kids, Tom and Chris. Stacy told Smith she had information about Kathleen Savio. Smith, quote, "She wanted to know if, in my opinion, the fact that he killed Kathy could be used against him in divorce proceedings," end quote. Smith said Stacy said, quote, "Could we get more money out of Drew if we threatened to tell the police about how he killed Kathy?"
The bottom line was there was some interest in trying to use information she had about Drew to get advantage in the divorce case, for sure.
But the glaring part of the testimony supported what Stacy Peterson told her pastor, Neil Shorey, months before she disappeared, that Drew killed Kathleen. Because of that, Brodsky tried to dirty up Stacy, making her look like she was money hungry. He asked Smith if he told Stacy she could be arrested for extortion. This is where it backfired. Smith said no. Brodsky, what could she be arrested for? Smith, concealing a homicide. Smith also told jurors that Stacy thought Drew was having her followed. He called to her twice during their conversation and asked what she was doing and who she was talking to.
I thought that she was probably in a much more precarious situation than she was acting as she was.
And Harry Smith called the police, the state police, as soon as he found out that Stacy Peterson was missing. That's a day and a half after he last talked to her. So I got to tell you something. After Smith testified and we took a break and he was released from the courtroom, Jim Glasgow, the Will County State's attorney, normally extremely stoic, doesn't say a whole lot. He didn't say anything, but I swear there was a smile on his face. Defense rested today. Prosecution has their rebuttal witnesses tomorrow. On the list are their 2 forensic pathologists. I'm live in Joliet. Marcella Raymond, WGN News.
Okay, Marcella, thank you.